takes innovation and experiment. In the early hours, when the rest of his staff have gone home, Gordon's kitchen becomes his laboratory. Tonight he sets about creating a dish with a difference. John Dory and roasted scallops, but with a hint of curry powder.
So where do you get the ideas for new dishes from?
Eating out. Off to France, off to Italy. You know, it's important to read, look through menus, quite inspirational. Sometimes when I'm on my own, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, it's concentration and bang, something will come, something will click, and you'll go to bed with that thought. You'll wake up the next day and you'll start asking Mark to order this, order that, and you want to put this thing together. But the golden rule in this game is not to copy. You can't just copy and replicate. That's boring. A lot of chefs do it in this country. It pisses me off in a big way because there's none of themselves on that dish, and they are insecure chefs and chefs that don't really believe in their own palate and follow their own feel. But they're cooked now. They've been in there for about 1.5 minutes. The scallops are nice and sweet, succulent in the centre, and the John Dory is beautifully caramelised on the outside. Just leave them to rest. I suppose for me, the most important part has been dangerous. Taking that step further and continue to evolve, not sitting back on laurels and taking things for granted, because I have a very loyal customer base here, which they come and eat sometimes 2 or 3 times a week, and they don't want to see the same food that was on there 5 years ago. It's still developing, it's still working. We try to use a lunch menu as our guinea pig, but even that's difficult because we're £25 for 3 courses, so I can't start sticking pigeon, duck, foie gras on the lunch menu, otherwise I'm going to go bust.
It's quite risky changing what is already a winning formula.
Well, it's a winning formula, but it's boring, isn't it? Because you see the same dish day in, day out, and a bit too much there, I don't want to overdo that. And people's awareness are becoming a lot more fussy. Customers' demands are becoming a lot more harder than they ever were before. They want to know in great detail what's gone into that. They want to know exactly how that's cooked. They want to know how much fat is in that. And I have a very light style of cooking which revolves around a very little cream and very little butter, which is a very healthy way of eating. I like to think sometimes customers come here to eat, take 3 courses without having to feel, like some porker that can't move for 3 days after.
So, I mean, in a sense, are you trying to brand the new restaurant with the menu?
Well, I just want to put my hallmark on it, really. I've left the aubergine, and now we've moved on to a different level, and I want to evolve the cooking, take it a step higher, make my customers happy, and, keep on turning the mind in the cooks over and over, so they, they become stimulated by what they're doing, so they feel excited, motivated, something new, something they can write about. So this is the John Dory with roasted scallops, the marinated vegetables, garnished with white beans, and finished with a very, very light vinaigrette.